Hello all, welcome again. This is my second video blog, second installation of Adam's video blog. How are you doing? I hope everyone's okay. Last time we had Jared Schuler. Shout out to Jared once again. I'm glad for everybody who came and supported and watched and blah blah blah. Tonight I'm going to start off with a story. So I'm supposed to have this date tonight, and the date ended up turning into a read session. Very odd, I would say. Before we get into that, let me talk about what I'm playing in the background. Music playing in the background right now for my homegirls, the Saturdays. One of my new favorite UK pop groups. You know, I like my European pop music. Now that Girls Aloud are kind of doing a little, hiatus because Cheryl Cole's doing her thing right now. Everybody else doing their own thing. The Saturdays are kind of holding it up as my new favorite European five-song. Forever's Over is their single. The single's playing right now. I love this song from the album Wordshaker. Came out last week. But anyway, yes, the date tonight. Had this date tonight. Supposed to go out, whatever. Met the guy like online on some like online shit or whatever. We were talking the last couple of days, trying to exchange pictures, going back and forth or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, let me see your pictures, blah blah blah. He doesn't have like a MySpace. He has a MySpace. He doesn't have a Facebook. So I'm like, oh, you don't have a Facebook? He'll have a MySpace. So I had to dig back into my fucking old MySpace account, look it up to go sign on to it and see his pictures, whatever. Pictures I'm looking, I have like a little time stampy code deal, whatever on it. Timestamps like 07, and the pictures were kind of, he was marginally cute. He wasn't like, to go crazy over. So, I'm like, okay, marginally cute, picture 2 years old. I'm just like, kind of iffy, but I said, why not? I'm lonely, who cares? And then I go, so want to go over his house, whatever. He wants to come over, but then he looks like his parents and shit. Living with parents is like, it's okay, but I've been on my own for a while now. I'm 26 years old. It's a little weird to me to do that whole thing, and I have my own place, so it's just like, he wanted me to come over. I was like, alright, well, I work on the east side today or whatever. I said, alright, well, since I'm on the east side, let me go over. I was on a bus. I was on my way over to have to go to Bronx, whatever. Fell asleep on a bus. I'm getting home. I was like, you know what, actually, I'm home. Fell asleep on a bus. I don't think I'm going to go out and do that. I kind of feel weird about the whole parent thing. It's just weird to me. I just feel like I have my own place. You want to come over here and chill, whatever, that's fine, but I'm just kind of feel weird about that. So the nigga going to text me and say, oh, you probably didn't want to come over because you probably ugly. And I'm like, wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Me, the person with like 300-something Facebook pictures, the website, all kinds of, like, I have recent pictures. You have pictures in 2007, so it's just odd. Boys are weird, and I think it's going to make a big deal of it, but just, I think all that put together just is a good sign that was not where I need to be this evening. Glad that I'm home, probably with a mess, I go to the Bronx and have to come back. It's just a mess. I'm going to be alone for a long time. I think, all the decent, good-looking men, either I dated them and it didn't work out, or they weren't into me, I wasn't them, whatever it was, there's just no one left, so I'm just going to be by myself for a moment. It seems like that's the way it's going to be. Let's get into tonight's letter. I have a letter from someone tonight. Besides that whole thing, tonight's movie, well, tonight's show anyway, is about what I call the Jesus complex. When someone basically just kind of puts themselves out there, kind of give themselves to save someone. I've been there before in a relationship, kind of being the martyr, always doing, never getting anything back. Really sucks, been there. So we're going to read tonight's letter. Hi Adam, I want to know, how do you know when it's time to end a relationship? I love this person, but when I look at them, I don't see them as someone I can spend the rest of my life with. Is it me? Am I being selfish? I thought that when you meet the right person, all the other stuff falls away. This person's currently in a drug rehabilitation program. The story is so twisted and complicated it make even Dr. Phil's head spin. Anyway, sorry for going on and on, and my question still stands. I think it's time to get out, but I think that if I go, I'm going to send this person back and doing all the wrong things, i.e. selling drugs, taking drugs, getting locked up again. Any help you can provide would be appreciated. Signed, Only Son. Wow, Only Son. Well, I'm not an expert on many things. I know some stuff, don't know everything, but this is something I can definitely have my expertise on. I've been in a bad relationship before. Very, very bad. In which I gave my all, gave everything, sacrificed everything, went through all kinds of embarrassment and trauma for someone, for them just totally not appreciate it. You, Only Son, are in the beginning stages of something. You kind of see that things aren't working out. You already said in your letter that you don't see yourself with this person. You only with this person basically try to save them. This thing about salvation, you can only save yourself. You're not Jesus. You can't kill yourself for someone else. You definitely can't put yourself all the way out there and just say, I'm going to be with you so you can be a better person. Because what if they become a better person this side? Okay, well, that was nice. I'm glad you got me off of drugs, got me off of whatever. But, I don't feel like being with you anymore, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? As human beings, we just can't put ourselves out to sacrifice like that. I had to learn that the hard way. Because I saw myself as, well, if I keep doing more, maybe he'll change, maybe he'll do whatever. I'm kind of just there, he'll do whatever. Can't really do that. And if you're already seeing, being smarter than I was, and seeing this person's not for you, then your best bet is to move on. I mean, you can pray for them and send them to the real Jesus to work for them. Why must you be Jesus? Why must you sacrifice yourself, waste your time? It just doesn't make sense, only son. So I'll tell you, rather than getting all emotional again, to what I went through and whatever, because I'm over it, but it's just not the best idea, only son. I really just don't see that as something you should be doing. There's definitely much better ways for you to invest your time and everything. Don't be like me. Don't be someone who has to kind of pick it all up and start over and realize, oh God, how am I going to get on, without this person? I have to think about what I have to do for me and kind of whatever. Don't do that. It's just, you see already that it's just not something you need to be doing, something that you're not into, something that's just not for you, something that you already know. You already said in your letter that it's not going to work out. So you need to go into greener pastures. I know it's hard to kind of let go. It's hard to kind of walk away from something. Hard if you feel like you can help the person. But sometimes it's not up to you. Drug addiction, I mean, that's a hard thing to kind of do. Keeping somebody out of jail, it's up to them to want to help themselves. You can put the idea in their head, but it's up to them at the end of the day. So I suggest you go on with your life. Do what you do for yourself. I know it sounds harsh, it sounds terrible, but I wish I would have followed that advice when they told me. Pray for them, do all you can for them, and hopefully you'll see them around the other side when everything works out. But, don't waste your time. You're only wasting your time. And if there were a question about it, you would have had to ask me, a stranger, what to do. That already is enough in itself. So, don't waste your time. Thanks, only son. Anyway, love you all. I'm so glad you guys are, having such a good response with the video things. I'm gonna keep going on and on and on. Really appreciate it. Love all of you guys so much. Mwah. See you next time. This is the odd part where I have to actually turn off the video and it's just weird. So, oh yes, the website. Anyway, hit me up at adamsweblog.com, ADAMSWEBLOG.com. Also, you know what that sound was. Also, if you have any questions, letters, stuff like that, make sure to send me a message on YouTube or go to the website and send me a message. I'd love to hear from you all. Love you. Mwah. Smooches.